You're watching India Today. I'm Nabila Jamal. I'm right here at the Rouse Academy, where we see one of the largest citizens' movement, where we see students here protesting, demanding for justice. They have a list of demands, and that includes those responsible at the position of power must resign. They must step down and take accountability for the loss of 3 young lives. 3 IAS aspirants, UPSC students who were doing their coaching at the Rouse IAS study circle died due to absolute negligence of the civic authorities and the coaching center alike. You have students here making their demands. If you could list them out, do you want to tell us what your demands are?
Ma'am, actually our main concerns are the students which are deceased, they have to be मतलब उनको जल्दी से जल्दी मुआवजा मिलना चाहिए. जो हमारी मांग है, हम 5 करोड़ तक का मांग रहे हैं,
मिलना चाहिए,
जल्दी मिलना चाहिए. सेकेंडली जो यहाँ पे जो बेसमेंट कल्चर जो चल रहा है, उसके अगेंस्ट भी कार्रवाई हो कि जो ऑफिशियल्स इन्वॉल्व है उसमें, जो भी हो, कोई भी हो, कुछ भी जो निग्लिजेंस की वजह से हो रहा है ना,
नेग्लिजेंस की वजह से आपके हिसाब से कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी?
वो तो इंक्वायरी करना उनका काम है. हम तो बस ये चाहते हैं कि जस्टिस मिले जो 4 जाने गई है, बस उतना ही चाहते हैं.
वो लोग साइलेंट प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं. वी आर डूइंग द साइलेंट प्रोटेस्ट. वी आर पुट सम डिमांड्स. वी डोंट नो एनी काइंड ऑफ लीडरशिप. वी आर डूइंग द साइलेंट प्रोटेस्ट. दैट्स इट. वी हैव पुट सम डिमांड्स. दैट डिमांड्स शुड बी फुलफिल्ड. बस.
Placard, you can show them.
They are telling violent slogans. We are not.
Not at all. The protest is not violent. From what I see here, the students are seated. They are making their demands in a most peaceful manner. There is no violence from what I see here. I am going to take our viewers through a detailed report on what the demands here are of a whole host of UPSC aspirants who are wanting justice and accountability. The 3 students who died, one of their own, they say this is the last. Never should there be an episode of this nature, and those guilty should be punished. I'm going to take our viewers through this story. Let me begin with the headlines first. Delhi basement horror probe that intensifies. Delhi police sending out notice to the MCD to probe who was in charge of the drainage system. Illegal encroachments around coaching center has been dismantled using bulldozers. Blame game erupts over Delhi's killer apathy. Ruling Aam Aadmi Party claims BJP allowed commercial activities in the basement during their tenure. BJP demanding Atishi and MCD mayor's resignation. We're looking at politics erupting over the case. We see Parliament ruckus. Rahul Gandhi hurling Chakravyuh vibe at the Modi government, says budget betrayed middle class. Annadata and students claims India trapped by BJP's Chakra.
21वीं सदी में सर एक नया चक्रव्यूह तैयार हुआ है. स्पीकर सर, वो भी लोटस की शेप में है सर, और उसका चिन्ह प्रधानमंत्री जी अपनी छाती पर लगा के चलते हैं. सर, जो अभिमन्यु के साथ किया गया था, जो अभिमन्यु को चक्रव्यूह में फंसाया गया था, वही हिंदुस्तान के साथ किया गया है.
Agniveer showdown that rages on. Rahul Gandhi's claims no government funds allotted for Agniveers in the budget. Defence Mantri fact checks. Rahul says he's ready for a debate. And then we see Karnataka scam, Nataka only peaking. BJP and the JDS ramp up Congress attack with a week-long Padayatra. Siddaramaiah government denies a nod to the Padayatra. Loose titans around Arvind Kejriwal. CBI files a charge sheet in the Delhi liquor gate probe. Says Kejriwal is the anchor of the alleged excise scam. Political murders that mount in Tamil Nadu. 3 netas murdered in 48 hours. Opposition netas question the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin on the state of law and order in Tamil Nadu. All right, let me start with the big breaking. Even as I cover this protest here where students are demanding that the perpetrators, the guilty basically, those who have actually ignored the plight of students here who are studying in coaching centers, those guilty who've been arrested have now been sent to judicial custody, 14-day judicial custody. The basement owners and the SUV driver who drove past this road while it was flooding, who's been arrested, he's also been sent to judicial custody of 14 days. The counsel for the four brothers who own the basement tells court that this was not an act that was in the hand of landowner or the tenant. In fact, the blame, of course, on the coaching center owner, who's now been sent to 14-day judicial custody. It's the owner and 5 other accused who've been sent to judicial custody. Let me take you through more that happened in court while they were sent to judicial custody. The argument, Shrishti Ojha joining us live. Shrishti, even as I am right here at the spot covering the agitation by the students, we know probe is happening swiftly. Investigation has pulled up the owner of the coaching center who's been sent to 14-day judicial custody. Take us through what the court has observed, the arguments in court.
Well, yes, Nabila, like you said, 5 accused, including 4 brothers who own the basement, the building owners, and 1 person who owned the car. The car driver were arrested by the Delhi police and produced before Delhi's 30 Hazari court today and have been sent to 14 days judicial custody. Their bail pleas will be heard by court tomorrow. Now, what's important here is what their lawyers told the court today. Lawyers to the accused today told court that the responsibility in this entire case is actually of the civil authorities. There's been failure on part of civil authorities, and Delhi police is not arresting the people who should be arrested. Instead, these people are being arrested when there's actually really no need to arrest them. Coming to the 4 brothers who own the basement, what their lawyer told court is that they do not really have any responsibility as such in this incident, considering they had already leased out the land. It would have been a different case scenario had if there was an illegal activity which was being conducted inside the building premises. But however, that is not the case here. According to them, the act that has happened is not something that was in the hand of the landowner or the tenants. This is not something that the landowner or the tenant or any other agency could have controlled. The car driver, on the other hand, has said that there's no way in which the Delhi police can even justify his arrest legally. Even his lawyer has told court that fault in this entire case lies with the institute. Preventive measures should have been taken to ensure that the water did not enter the basement. So it's the authorities which are responsible. The department officials should have been arrested, but they're not getting arrested. According to these lawyers, the arrests that have been made till now, there are only 2 reasons for these arrests, which is basically to satisfy the media and satisfy the students. According to these councils, people who are actually responsible, the civic department or the department officials, are not being arrested. So these are the big claims that have come in on behalf of the lawyers of the 5 accused who were arrested by the Delhi police. Tomorrow the court will hear their bail pleas, and it will be important to see whether or not the court decides to grant them any.
Thanks very much. Well, we know that the accused have been arrested, but does it stop here? What happens to the MCD authorities? We know that 2 of the engineers have been suspended, but students here say that's not enough. They have a whole list of demands. If I can ask my camera person to focus there, that's the demands that have been put out by the students there that details immediate compensation. That's the first demand, immediate compensation to the family of those deceased by Rao IAS Academy. They're asking Rao to pay immediate compensation on moral grounds that should be given out to the families of the deceased. And also the police and the administration should stop withholding information of the deceased. All right, that's something that I can see there. In fact, I'm not able to get clarity on the page. What I can see from afar here is that the students believe that there are more deaths. They aren't able to point a finger on how many. Authorities have told us that there are 3 people who have died, but according to the students here who gathered, they claim that there are more people who have died. Now, how many of them have died is something that we can't tell yet. There's still no clarity on how many, according to them, but as per confirmation we have, 3 of them have died. These are the images that we see here of huge protests right outside the Rao IAS Academy. where students are unwilling to budge until the families are spoken to and compensation is given at the earliest. I'm going to take our viewers through the detailed report as to how this case has unfolded. We know that 3 of the students had to pay with their life due to the apathy of the civic authorities and, of course, the IAS center here, coaching center, who had no permission to carry out functioning. In fact, they had commercial activities that they carried out right from the basement despite not having permission for it. They only had permission for storage. And yet this went on for a few years without actual checks by the MCD. No authorities came and checked here. And finally, we see that students had to pay for their life. We are looking at 3 of them, Shreya Yadav, Tanya Soni, and Nevin Dalvin. 3 of them, young IS aspirants who've died in this tragedy. I'm going to quickly cut across to Anmol Bali also, who's joining us from another vantage point. I'm right here at the center of where these protests are. Anmol Bali is joining us from another vantage point. Anmol, over to you. I'm looking at protests that are happening here. Students are not budging. They say that until justice is given to them, they will not move from here. Why don't you give us more details on the list of demands? I'm unable to see it clearly, but that's the list of demands that you see there that they're holding up, waiting for authorities to fulfill it.
मौजूद है, दिल्ली के चीफ सेक्रेटरी मौजूद हैं और तमाम अधिकारी मौजूद हैं अलग अलग विभागों के। सौरभ भारद्वाज जी कह रहे हैं नाले भरे हुए हैं, डीसिल्टिंग कराइए, बाढ़ का पानी भर जाएगा, परेशानी होगी लोगों को। आतिशी जी बोल रही हैं, इमरान हुसैन बोल रहे हैं, गोपाल राय जी बार बार कह रहे हैं लेबर बढ़ाओ, क्यों नहीं आप काम कर रहे हैं, समस्या दिल्ली में बढ़ जाएगी। अधिकारी किसके कहने पर यह सब कुछ कर रहे हैं? किसके कहने पर अधिकारियों की हिम्मत हो रही है कि वो डीसिल्टिंग नहीं करा रहे, नाले नहीं साफ करा रहे? ये कोई और नहीं, दिल्ली के एलजी महोदय हैं और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की साजिश का हिस्सा है कि दिल्ली की सरकार को बदनाम करो। वो सरकार जिसने सबसे बेहतरीन शिक्षा देने का काम किया, अस्पताल बनाने का काम किया, मोहल्ला क्लिनिक बनाने का काम किया, बिजली फ्री देने का काम किया, बुजुर्गों को तीर्थ यात्रा कराने का काम किया, महिलाओं को बस की फ्री यात्रा कराने का काम किया, इतने सारे काम। उस सरकार को बदनाम करो, ये बीजेपी और एलजी की साजिश है। अधिकारी तो तुरंत काम करेगा अगर उसके मन में जरा सा भी डर हो कि हम सफाई नहीं कराएंगे तो हमारे खिलाफ कार्रवाई कर देंगे एलजी साहब। क्योंकि आप जानते हैं एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला भारत की सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के 5 जजों ने दिया था कि दिल्ली की चुनी हुई सरकार के पास अधिकारियों की ट्रांसफर, पोस्टिंग और कार्रवाई का अधिकार होना चाहिए। यह फैसला माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय ने दिया था, 5 जजों ने दिया था और 5 जजों के फैसले को 8 दिन में बदल दिया गया। आज देश की संसद में इसके बारे में चर्चा हुई। मैंने अनुरोध किया कि वो वीडियो देखिए।
That's Sanjay Singh, MP, who's speaking. Of course, we know the Aam Aadmi Party has been firefighting the allegations of lapses. At this point, there's the BJP and the AAP firing at one another, while AAP says the MCD was under their control for 15 years and they did not fix the drain system. The BJP says AAP now governs the MCD. They've not done periodic checks and ensured that desilting of these drains were done. I'm going to cut to Anmol Bali as well, who joins me with more information on this. Anmol, I see here the protests are hot and we see students are not budging. They're relentless that they won't move here until compensation is promised and announced by the coaching academy on moral grounds. Why don't you tell us more on where, is there anyone communicating from on behalf of the IAS coaching center, Rao's coaching center?
Nabila, currently I'll show you the visuals. Currently I am standing here outside the Rao Study Circle, the building which came to the center point, of the controversy, because it was seen on the Saturday night, Saturday evening, after the heavy downpour. The whole building basement was flooded, which resulted into the death of 3 UPSC aspirants, 2 female and 1 male. But on the other hand, I'll show you thousands of students from the various corners of the national capital, those who are aspirants of UPSC, have gathered here with their demands, and they are here with one slogan, that they want justice. They pay lakhs of rupees to these landlords, they pay lakhs of rupees to these coaching institutes, but what they get at the end, lethargicness and apathy of civic agencies. I'll try to talk with one of the UPSC aspirant to know their demands. So आपकी बड़ी demands क्या हैं?
सर सबसे बड़ी डिमांड तो है कि कंपेंसेशन दिया जाए, और रियल फुटेज जो है जिनके ऊपर है वो हमें पूरा डाटा क्लियर करा जाए कि कितने लोगों को अरेस्ट किया है, कौन से धारा में अरेस्ट किया गया है, और उनके खिलाफ जो भी एक्शन है वो पूरे लास्ट तक लिया जाए। और जितने सारे यहाँ पे इलीगल बिल्डिंग्स हैं, बेसमेंट हो, बेसमेंट कल्चर हो, उसको भी पूरा उसके ऊपर भी स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन लिया जाए। और जो एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के लोग जो भी इन्वॉल्व हैं, जिन्होंने अपना ड्यूटी ठीक टाइम से नहीं किया है, डिसिल्टेशन नहीं हुआ है, जो भी प्रॉब्लम हुआ है,
किया होता ना मानसून के आने से पहले, कि जितने भी नाले हैं वो ब्लॉक हो जाते हैं। अब वो उनको पता है यहाँ का स्लोप ऐसे है और वहाँ पे जाके ब्लॉकिंग हो जाती है, तो उनको पहले से पता था। अगर वो डिसिल्टेशन कर देते इसके आने से पहले मानसून के, तो शायद ये ट्रेजेडी नहीं होती, अवॉइडेबल थी ये।
Who do you think is the real responsible behind this incident? Because this is not the first time. It was seen that last week Nilesh Rai, 26-year-old bright student, was also killed due to the apathy and lethargicness of the civic agencies.
देखिए, रिस्पॉन्सिबल तो गवर्नमेंट, कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट, सारे लोग हैं, लेकिन मेरा एक अनुरोध है एमसीडी से, जिनसे भी एक कंपनसेशन का जो डिमांड है, जो आज राज्यसभा में भी आवाज उठी है, 1 करोड़ की डिमांड हुई है, तो प्रॉपर कंपनसेशन मिल जाए। और इसके बाद में फर्दर एमसीडी एक सिटीजनशिप चार्टर हर कोचिंग वालों को लगाए, जो 5 से मतलब जो विजिबल हो, हर एक पेरेंट्स के आंखों में टच हो कि ये हमारी शर्तें हैं।
Anmol, I'm going to come back to you. I also have a bunch of girls here who are calling out the mafia, the coaching mafia. These are comments I've heard. Why do you call it coaching mafia? उसको coaching mafia क्यों बोलते हो?
Because of their irresponsibilities and the illegal libraries open in the basement area. That's why this incident happened. This incident.
I'm going to draw our focus, viewers' focus to these protests and the coaching center.
Yeah, and after that, they don't the real number of the deaths which have been incident in the last 2 years. Okay, and there is a issue of brokerage. There is a issue of rent and.
Go on.
Sorry.
When you say rent, what do you mean? What do you mean by rent?
Rent is too much here.
For whom? For the UPSC students?
Room. And there is no, still in the rooms also, there is no proper ventilation, proper
rent is so high, and basically we have some demands for the UPSC aspirants on regarding with UPSC aspirants that first management is proper, so that in future not that issues will turn. And the second one,
there is no safety in the rooms also.
Yes.
No safety in the rooms. What do you mean?
In the rooms also, there is no ventilation, there is no proper electricity connections, all-time leakage, all-time water.
So you're saying that the coaching centers are in cahoots with the landlords? They're both collectively trying to extort from the UPSC aspirants. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. They are extorted, and they open illegal basement areas, libraries inside their home, which is not allowed.
You're saying that even landlords are renting out rooms at basement areas?
Rooms, yes.
Rooms at basement areas.
And libraries also.
Ma'am, there is a judgment of Supreme Court judgment, in which Supreme Court has said that underground it can be used for storage purpose only and for parking. But all the libraries, 95% libraries in ORN are underground, and they are commercialized. It cannot be used for commercial.
And we are here to literally solve our problem, not to politicize the.
Of course, I know that there is. These protests are not to politicize. That's something that I've understood here. They are not willing to speak on on anything political. Students are saying they don't want to accuse any certain particular political party, but all they want is compensation. The MCD's lapses is glaring, it's undoubtedly so, that's visible, but they're more eager on Rao's Academy to come out with a big compensation package for the family members, and the fact that the coaching centers are allegedly in cahoots with the landlords here and extorting from the UPSC aspirants must stop. I'm going to continue tracking these live images right here from Rajendra Nagar near Karol Bagh, where massive protests have been launched by these students as they set up candles there, grieving for the deceased and putting out demands at the same time.